What's up, y'all? It's been a minute since I've actually verbally talked to you. It feels kind of weird, but it's pretty cool. So, this is what's been happening. This is what's going to happen. Also, ignore... Well, don't ignore, but be gentle with the background footage. This is Divinity 2. But I make a couple mistakes, you know, some pretty big mistakes here and there throughout the combat. But, you know, it's just background footage, alright? Just chill. I just want something, you know, engaging. You know, good background footage, but... So, Discord. Y'all want a Discord? I've been using Discord more and learning that shit. Usually it's for, like, Twitch streamers and other communities and stuff like that. I don't remember too many YouTubers doing Discord. I should go look around, but, considering setting one up just to chill. It's probably gonna be, like, a few of us, but that's only if people actually want it, you know? I think it'd be fun. I'm already in a couple that are smaller, and they're pretty enjoyable. And then I'm in a couple that are big, but they're, you know, I go in there looking for memes and content and all that other kinds of shit. It's just something I've been thinking of, so if anyone's, I guess, interested, let me know. It's probably not, like I said, not gonna be a lot of us at first, unless this channel ever takes off, but there you go. What I've been doing, school, I talked about it before, school just got really out of hand. I spent the last... it was like mid-April or so. I just said I need to cancel basically everything on Earth, and I just focused on school itself. And like I said, I didn't go to D&D. I didn't go to the other stream that I was working on or helping out with. I didn't make any videos. I just sat around and kept doing a bunch of homework, and then I'd have the occasional day off, but it's like I didn't want to do anything at that point, so I just kind of sat around and caught up on stuff that I liked watching or reading. I started reading Berserk finally because I watched the animes and everyone's like, just read the fucking thing. It's like, alright, I'll read the damn thing. And it's fantastic. I'm gonna gush about it in some Let's Play videos coming up. Speaking of those, we are going to continue Banjo-Tooie. I'm gonna start recording today for a few of them. I want to keep going on Jet Force Gemini. I have extra episodes, but they're on my other computer, so I have to hook that up and transfer them off of there, and whatever other footage I need to get rid of, and then edit that. So that's kind of where that's at. But you know, I'm getting some more comments. It's getting more views. Like, some of them are around 100, which is surprising. For something like that, I mean, I feel like it's a known title, but I don't think there are a lot of people going, fuck, I gotta see Jet Force Gemini, dude. You know, might watch a speedrun of it. I'm actually kind of curious after I beat it, but I'm almost at the end of that, so I just need to start putting stuff together. Other content, I'm gonna do some Darkest Dungeon videos now that I have. I've beaten it on Blood Moon, but it wasn't like a incredibly satisfying. It was satisfying because I dumpstered the last 4 levels. I was not expecting that, but I was happy about that. And then I didn't kill the Countess, and that's just because the Crimson Court, I feel like, is just substantially harder, and I think the Countess is pretty tough as a boss. I remember going back and looking at my old video fighting her, and I was like, how did I actually do this? You know, I went and I looked at her abilities, and I don't know. It's a tough fight. I think she's gonna have like 500 HP on Blood Moon, so that's me. I don't know. I'm gonna do it at some point. Mainly, the reason I rushed through Blood Moon is because I want to take the time limit off. But after that, I may start trying to do some like Darkest runs, you know, like no light, and beat the game that way. I think that's kind of the last frontier. And then, like, I just want to make more stuff for that game before 2 comes out, because I really enjoy it. I want to make a tier list for fun. I'm gonna start working on that this week. I want to make some wish lists for what's coming in. God, my chair's so noisy. In the next, the sequel. Alright, what was I saying? I spent like a minute playing with stuff, and my mic was pretty low, so I had to boost. I think I boosted it too much. We'll see. Yeah, so I'm gonna make some Darkest Dungeon stuff. That'll be pretty fun. I have other ideas that I've been talking about. I just haven't sat down and put them out. Some stuff is basically scrap, some stuff's on the back burner. But that's where we're at. For other stuff that I'm doing, go check out the Raccoon Queen stuff, which is the umbrella is like 5-minute workday, but that's the painting stream that I'm working on, or that I'm a part of, and the online D&D game that I'm a part of. It's pretty cool. I'm liking it so far. I like my character. I need to play it more. You know, it's kind of weird. Like when you start playing a new character, it takes a little bit to get into it. I think it usually takes me a couple months before I'm really comfortable. I have to go through some stuff with the character to understand how they're going to do things. So that's been really fun. The painting streams are entertaining. We just kind of jaw jack about our D&D stuff and whatever else comes up, and it's getting a little bigger. I mean, we went from no one talking in chat to now we have a few people that talk in chat, which is pretty cool. There's a Discord for Raccoon Queen stuff. It's on her Twitch channel. So there's only, like I said, a few of us, just all the players, some of our friends, and 1 or 2 of the viewers so far. But it's pretty cool. Yeah, go watch that. Go Signal Boost or whatever. Watch it on YouTube or Twitch, doesn't matter. It's all cool. It's all fun. And then going forward, I'm taking a summer class, which is online, so that's pretty cool. I won't have to go anywhere. My tuition is still $1,200 because why? I don't get it. It's an online summer class that's 3 units. Here, $400 per unit. Have fun. Great. You know, we have to buy whatever book and shit that goes along with it, but I do save money on gas and parking if I needed to, because I don't usually buy the parking permit for my school, so I have to walk about a mile to get, like, I park about a half mile off campus, and then I walk about a half mile because the campus is big to get to any of my fucking classes, so I'm not trying to walk a mile in summer heat. That's not fun. But yeah, so I'm taking a summer class, and then the fall's gonna be tough. I feel like I'm gonna be worked to the bone, and some stuff is gonna be some stuff is gonna slow down. Probably not just videos, but then also some of the D&D stuff I'm doing. I'm not sure how I'm gonna balance it out yet, but I'm taking 17 units in the fall, which is the most I've ever taken. The most I've ever taken before that was 15, and that was a struggle. 12 is pretty comfortable, but 17 is gonna be nuts. The reasoning behind this is because I want to graduate soon, right? We want to graduate sooner rather than later. And my advisor, my academic advisor, who's head of my department, all that weird shit, I'll talk more about it in the Let's Plaz. But he said that I could have graduated this fall if the stars aligned and I got in the right classes, and I'm kind of mad because, I have to take a foreign language. I'm going to take Spanish because it's very helpful in California and most of the United States right now. And so I wanted to take it. I took it in high school, and I forgot most of it, so I'm going to take it again. And then my school is so stupid. Like, I have to take certain classes, and they don't even offer them half of the time. Like, I have a big sheet that has all the classes that qualify for my major and which ones I should be taking. And half of them aren't even available when I look at, when I go to register for classes. You know, I type in whichever one, and constantly, they're just not even listed. You know, they don't even exist. And I'm gonna take Spanish, and then the first level Spanish class at my school, they only offer 3 of them. You know, the campus has 30,000 people. They only offer 3 fucking classes on this in the fall, and I don't understand it. Like, why? Who makes these choices, you know? Who makes these stupid choices of, this is a class that a lot of people are gonna take, and people need, and very important, and we're just not gonna offer it. Okay. That's stupid. But I am going to take it at my community college. So I'm going back there, which that's why this is going to be, the fall is going to be a shitty semester, because I'm going to be at my normal school for 4 classes. One of them's online. They're starting to offer more online classes, which I'm happy about. It's kind of weird. My community college was further ahead of the curve than my my university, which I don't understand how that happens, but at my community college, they're pretty good about offering online classes, different availability for classes and stuff like that, naming structures, payment structures, stuff like that. And then I go to my university, and they're behind in everything. Like, the online system is now using the same online system. Canvas is what it's called. I don't know if it goes outside of California or what, but yeah, my community college was on Canvas for like 3 years, and then now my university's on Canvas, and it's like, you guys are fucking slow. What the hell's going on, you know? But I'm gonna have to, so I'm gonna, okay, schedule, right? My schedule is Monday, Wednesday, Friday for school, and I'm gonna be, there, I'm gonna be at my university in the morning to, about 4:30. And then I'm going to be going to my community college on Monday and Wednesday from 6:30 to 9 for Spanish. And that shit's going to be rough. Like, I'm going to be basically working on, like, Tuesday, Thursday. And maybe for, like, an hour in the morning on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But it's just going to be tough. Scheduling's going to be a big thing. I don't know what I'm going to be able to keep up with. So we'll see what gets cut here and there. I don't know. I'm hoping it's not D&D, but it might be something to do with D&D. I'm not sure yet. Like I said, I just gotta figure out that shit, but that's where I'm at. So, it's gonna be tough, but it's all in the efforts of graduating, and like I said, I could have graduated this fall of 2019, but I'm making a tactical choice because at my university, I'm gonna be there to be certified as a teacher anyway, to like do my teaching credential shit. And it's dumb, because I have to take classes to be certified and all that. Like, I understand that. I was expecting that, but I'm postponing my graduation 1 semester because otherwise it would be... I'd have to pay the grad school tuition rate instead of the undergrad. Even though I'm taking the same shit that I'm supposed to be taking. It's just literally, the difference is I graduate in the middle of it. And so all of a sudden those classes become grad school stuff, post-bac, I guess the terminology. So I mean, that has its benefits, right? Because you need a certain amount of units for masters, and it looks better if you take post-grad stuff, but the other thing is it's going to be more expensive, and then also the moment I graduate, I get kicked off of grants, state funding. So if I graduate, I lose a lot of money for doing it. It's kind of funny. It's a long-term investment. I mean, I'll be making more afterwards with my salary, but it's funny how it works out. Anyway, I'm tired. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get to work on some videos after this, but I also have to do some errands. The moment the semester ended, I was actually done last Thursday. And so the next day on Friday, I didn't do shit. I tried to sleep in. I just hung out. And then Saturday, same thing. Sunday I went to D&D for the first time in a month. And then I watched Game of Thrones. Fucking LOL Game of Thrones, right? I watched that, so I was out of the house all day. And then yesterday, Monday, I was just lazy. So there you go. And then today I actually have to do stuff, so I'm going to be out of the house. And then Wednesday, I'm going to... Wednesday I'm going to start editing videos, clean my room, all kinds of stuff, because I haven't cleaned my room in a couple months. Just because I've been so busy, it's a freaking dumpster in here. Anyway, that's it. So if you want to go see some other stuff, go watch the streams and the YouTube that I'm on. Otherwise, videos coming this week. I'm gonna be hard at work because I'm rested finally, right? so feeling pretty good. Yeah, we're in a good place. So, we get to make a lot of content this summer, hopefully. What I was saying before, with like the jokes, oh, I'm stretching, but the joking of updating versions is, oh, I guess I forgot to write this down in my notes. Don't be surprised if you see some more, like, on the one hand it's more effort, but on the other hand it's effort I don't want to do, you know, like, thumbnails and potential, I don't want to do like clickbait titles, but also, because I don't make that kind of content, right? I make, you know, watch the video game kind of content, not click on my video and listen to me do shit or talk. I don't know, it's hard to explain, but like my niche, my lane is not that, but I do need to start doing things like thumbnails and stuff, make the videos a little more attractive. You know, because I'm not in the YouTubes for money and fame and all that, but at the same time, you kind of want to, you know, if there's a measure of progress to be made, which is the case of subs and views, you like to see that that kind of progress is being made. I don't know. I feel like I'm psychologically going backwards, where when I first started YouTube, I didn't have a need for validation. And I don't feel like I have one, but I feel like I have a subconscious desire for it at this point, so some internal struggles, but I mean, it's also kind of causing me to up my game, and people still watch this stuff, so I want it to be enjoyable, and I feel like if I put in more effort, it's more enjoyable, and that just helps everyone. So, working on that. We broke 900 subs. Whoa, it's pretty crazy. It might have went down since I last looked, but yeah, it went up, and it's interesting since when I take a hiatus, I normally, my sub count just dips. It's weird, it goes up for a little bit and then it just drops after like 3 weeks to a month, and then it just goes into free fall and I lose a bunch of subs. And then and then sometimes I'm afraid to put anything up because then I'll put up something and I'll lose more subs. And they're like, oh, I forgot about this channel, fuck this guy, you know? And then after that, it starts recovering, and then it takes like a month to recover, but then it goes on the upshot for a bit. So it's always like this weird 1 step forward, 4 steps back, and then like 6 steps forward after that. That's kind of how the channel's always been. If I was consistent and had a schedule, that'd be nice. I really want to have a schedule, and sometimes the times I've wanted to do a schedule, I've committed to it, it's gone well for a little bit, but then just something happens, like I just get overwhelmed with other stuff that I'm doing, or I have a burnout or something like that, and then just kind of back to square one. So I don't know. I'm gonna try and do like 1 to 2 videos a day. I don't know what time they're gonna be up. You know, if you guys actually give a shit, click the LOL bell. Which I forget that's a thing, but yeah. So that's where we're at. Look forward to stuff coming out in the next few days. The Let's Play stuff is pretty easy. I can just sit down and record for like 2 hours, and that's 4 videos, you know? That's pretty easy. And then the stuff like the Darkest Dungeon tier list, which I think is gonna be fun, that's gonna take some effort. Those videos, that's the other thing too, I'm never good at those videos, because I don't feel like I have that voice of, you know, script out what you're gonna say, sit there, and then say one line. I mean, it's funny because, I mean, if you're observant, you probably already noticed, but, because I've made those kinds of videos, I hear it when I listen to them, because, another tangent, recently I've been getting into, like, anime deep dives, all those anime analysis things, manga analysis, and, like, the ones, because I've been getting into Berserk, and so I've been watching a lot of Berserk analysis, and it's funny because it's the same setup, right? It's like a well-crafted video in terms of editing, and it's always like someone from like Europe or Australia or something like that, and it's just, that's the thing, and they're just really good, and they cover their bases, and they analyze stuff, and that's been the shit lately. I've been enjoying that. So I don't have that kind of speaking voice, and I don't have that kind of patience, but what I'm getting into is if you listen to those, it's really hard unless you script the whole thing out, which doesn't sound good. If you want it to sound a little more natural, but then at the same time it's not natural, you have to record for a little bit. It's usually, the lines are about 10 to 30 seconds, and so you'll hear the change in the speech patterns, or if they edit it too close, you hear like an overlap kind of stuff. So I think it's funny because I've been listening to so many of those, and everyone has a lot of people have the same problem. They can't talk for a long period, which is why, you know, if you ever watch one of Crip's videos, Crip is, say what you want, he's really fucking good about organizing his thoughts and saying everything without having to fuck up or jump cut. Like that's tough. I'm not really good at those kinds of things, so I try and hybridize it and have more of my casual, laid-back approach, but then that leads to rambling and stuff like I'm doing right now. Oh, Knuckles. Anyway, I'm rambling too much. So I'm going to, like I said, go out, do some stuff, soak up all of my B-roll footage that I have. It's 32, 34 minutes, but I don't need all of it apparently, but I'm thinking about y'all, so thanks for sticking around. Again, if you have any interest in Discord, just drop a comment. Even if you never fucking talked on my channel before, be like, hey, yeah, that'd be cool. I may make one anyway. I don't fucking know. I'm just doing things, you know. That's where we're at. So look for videos coming up, and I'll see y'all later.